What's going on, everybody? This is Wes, aka Dougie and my Snuggie, and I'm bringing you another MLB The Show 16 tips video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to work the marketplace. I'm going to show you how to flip players and earn free stubs with just a little bit of work. Takes a little practice, but once you get the hang of it, the stubs will start flowing in quickly. The first thing you want to do when flipping a player is browse the marketplace. And what you're looking for are players that have gaps between the buy price and the sell price on the market. What you want to look for are players that have a big enough gap to where you can buy the player cheap and then sell him at the full asking price and make a few stubs in between. So the first step is, once you find a player, you're going to want to create a buy order for that player. In the example here I've used Ian Desmond. As you can see, I've created a buy order for Ian Desmond, and I put in the order for 302 stubs. His going rate at the time was around 800 stubs, I believe. So when I put the buy order in, I pretty much almost instantly sold him. There's a lot of people that play this game that don't want to take the time to sell their players. They want to get their stubs instantly, so they'll just do the quick sales, and that's where you're making your money. You make your money when you actually buy the player. It's just like investing in real life. So the buy order for Ian Desmond went through fairly quickly. Now what you want to do is put him right back on the market. You want to create a sell order almost instantly after you buy him, or as quick as possible after you buy him. By the time I got Desmond, his selling price had already dropped to 750 stubs. So I put him up for a sell price. I just went for one stub less than the lowest price on the market. I put him up for $749 originally. Now I went and played a few games of Conquest, and I came back and checked, and he still had not sold yet. His price had actually went down a little bit more. So I had to cancel the sell order and actually relist him again 5 stubs less. So I relisted him again at $744. I went back and played a couple more games, and this time he sold. He sold for 744 stubs. So I actually paid 302 stubs for Ian Desmond, and I sold him for 744 stubs. Now, when you're doing this method, you do have to factor in the fact that MLB The Show 16 takes 10% of your sale. They tax you. So you want to make sure that you leave yourself enough margin to where you're still making money with the 10% taken out. So once all was said and done, after I sold Ian Desmond and the 10% was taken out, I made 368 stubs profit just on this one sell. Now, the more players that you buy and sell, the more stubs you're going to make. So once you get good at this, you can put a whole bunch of buy orders in, try to get the players cheap. Once you do get the players cheap, you just turn around, relist them, and hopefully you can sell them as quick as possible. Now, I do want to do a little disclaimer here. This is purely a gamble. It's just like investing in real life. If you do your homework, you can keep your stubs fairly safe. You won't really lose everything, or you shouldn't lose everything if you do your homework. Now, there are times where the players' prices will go down drastically, especially this early in the game where the market is volatile, and you could lose stubs on the deal. But if you keep at it and practice what you're doing, you can make a lot of stubs doing this method. Now, one thing I do recommend is you don't want to risk all of your stubs on one deal, because that player's price could plummet and you could lose a lot of stubs in the process. What I like to do, I like to stay in the 1,000 to 2,000 stub range as far as buying, looking for players that usually sell between 3,000 and 4,000 stubs. I like to make a solid profit. I'm not looking to get rich off of a single deal. I'm just looking to use quantity and making a little bit off of each deal, and it adds up a lot over time. Another example I'll show you that I did yesterday was I flipped David Wright twice. In the first deal, I bought David Wright for 2,001 stubs. He's a little high right now, but there's still money to be made. However, I turned around and sold him for 3,249 stubs. That's a 923 stub profit in just a few minutes. The more players that you can flip, the more stubs you're going to make. So in your spare time, just go and browse the market. Look for players where the buy orders are way below what the sell orders are, and try to take advantage of that. Put in your buy order. If the buy order goes through, turn right around and sell it. Put in a sell order and make a profit. It's that easy. I hope this video helps you out. If it did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I'll be doing a lot more MLB The Show 16 content in the future. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.